to do, nothing to prove, and that's you and me, and all other people, and I don't know why I can't keep my eyes off of you. Something about you now I can't quite figure out. Everything she does is beautiful. Everything she does is right. 'Cause there's you and me, and all other people with nothing to do, nothing to lose. And there's you and me, and all other people, and I don't know why I can't keep my eyes off of you and me, and all other people, nothing to do, nothing to prove, and it's you and me, and all other people, and I don't know why I can't keep my eyes off of you. What day is it? And in what month? This clock never seems so alive.
Welcome to another day at Lake Effect Radio. Check us out at www.livestream.com/lakeeffect.
My mama's sitting there, looks like I only got a one-way ticket over here. I sure wish I could give you one more kiss. And war was just a game we played when we were kids. Well, I'm laying down my gun, I'm hanging up my boots. I'm up here with God, and we're both watching over you. So lay me down in that open field out on the edge of town. And oh, my soul is where my mama always prayed that it would go. If you're reading this, I'm already home. If you're reading this, halfway around the world, I won't be there to see the birth of our little girl. I hope she looks like you, I hope she fights like me, stands up for the innocent and the weak. I'm laying down my gun, I'm hanging up my boots. Tell Dad I don't regret that I followed in his shoes. So lay me down in that open field out on the edge of town. And oh, my soul is where my mom always prayed that it would go. If you're reading this, I'm already home. If you're reading this, there's gonna come a day when you move on and find someone else, and that's okay. Just remember this, I'm in a better place. The soldiers live in peace and angels sing amazing grace. So lay me down in that open field out on the edge of town. And oh, my soul is where my mom always prayed that it would go. If you're reading this, if you're reading this, I'm already home.
Like what you hear? Check us out live at livestream.com/Lake Effect.
It's so pathetic in a million ways. What a desperate disgrace. listening to the magnificent, fantastic Lake Effect Radios from Lakeland Community College in Cutland, Ohio. Keep on rocking around the clock tower, y'all.
Watch us live at www.livestream.com/lakeeffect.
Sometimes the things we take for granted suddenly become really important. I always thought Lakeland was for someone else. Then I lost my job. I realized I needed to learn more in today's job market. I needed Lakeland. Lakeland gets you ready for good new jobs. It'll fit your schedule and you can afford it. Lakeland really comes through for us. In Lake County, opportunity starts here at Lakeland.
The Lakeland Veterans Support Program assists veterans, guardsmen, reservists, active duty, and military families to make a smooth and successful transition into Lakeland Community College while supporting success in their educational goals and linking them to veterans and service member benefits. Lakeland awards college credit for military experience. Military veterans who would like to learn more about college credits and the benefits of starting college at Lakeland should call 440-525-7246. Additional resources for veterans can be found at lakelandcc.edu/veterans.
Hey Lakeland students, do you have an artistic talent that you cannot hide? If you have answered yes to the following questions, we have a solution for you. Participate in the LSG logo contest. Here are some guidelines. Must be a digital image, must include Lakeland Student Government or LSG, must be school appropriate, must be original, cannot be offensive, must be a finished project. You can have multiple entrants. Email submissions to lsg@lakelandcc.edu. The deadline is Friday, April 10th, 2015. For questions, email Kayla Sintic at ksintic2@mail.lakelandcc.edu. The prize is $100 Visa gift card. Good luck and have fun.
Attention Lake Trend Riders! Starting on May 2nd for at least the next 2 years, Lake Trend will be going back to Saturday fixed routes. This means on Saturdays, routes 1 through 6 are slated to run from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. For more information on these changes, please contact Lake Trend at 440-350-1012. That is 440-350-1012.
For one-on-one personal research assistance, make an appointment with a Lakeland librarian. Lakeland librarians offer personal help with research for assignments, projects, and papers. Stop by the library, reference desk, or call 440-525-7425 to schedule an appointment for a 20, 30, or 40-minute session. The library is located on the 3rd floor of the C building.
This is Lakeland's Lake Effect Radio. Keep haunting around the clock tower, guys.
Want to catch up or get ahead in your education? Consider taking a class in the shortened second session for spring semester. Classes are only 8 weeks long. Check out what is available online in the spring schedule. Go to lakelandcc.edu/spring and search for P2 classes. Registration for second session ends on March 13th, with classes beginning on March 14th.
Game night is at the library, Monday, March 2nd, 2015 at 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Sponsored by Lakeland Gamers Guild and Lakeland Library. Stop by the library, C3051, 3rd floor of C building for an evening of games. Try out a variety of games. Wii, Apples to Apples, Scramble, Jenga, Uno, Sheriff of Nottingham, Zombies, Trails to Rails, and more. For more information on game night at the library, please call 440-525-7425. Again, that's 440-525-7425.
Textbooks on reserve at Lakeland Library. Select textbooks are not available for students to check out and use in the library. Donations of current textbooks to the textbook on reserve. Programs are encouraged from instructors and students. If your textbook is not currently available in the library, please contact your instructor to provide a copy of their textbook for the Textbook on Reserve program. For more information on the library-initiated Textbook on Reserve program, please call 440-525-7424.
The Lakeland Veterans Support Program assists veterans, guardsmen, reservists, active duty, and military families to make a smooth and successful transition into Lakeland Community College while supporting success in their educational goals and linking them to veterans and service member benefits. Lakeland awards college credit for military experience. Military veterans who would like to learn more about college credits and the benefits of starting college at Lakeland should call 440-525-7246. Additional resources for veterans can be found at lakelandcc.edu/veterans.
This is Chris Black, aka Chris Black Ohio, aka ChrisBlackOhio.com. This is Lakeland Lake Effect Radio. Make sure you check me out on the web. Peace.
Sometimes I feel the fear of uncertainty stinging clear, and I can't help but ask myself how much I let the fear take the wheel and steer. It's driven me before, and it seems to have a vague haunting mass appeal. But lately I'm beginning to find that I should be the one behind the wheel. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there with open arms and open eyes, yeah. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. I'll be there. So if I decide to waver my chance to be one of the hive, will I choose water over wine and hold my own and drive? It's driven me before, and it seems to be the way that everyone else gets around. Lately I'm beginning to find that when I drive myself, my life is found. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there with open arms and open eyes, yeah. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. I'll be there. Choose water over wine. Hold the wheel and drive. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there with open arms and open eyes, yeah. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. I'll be
It's a local music spotlight on Lake Effect Radio. Shadow Row, To My Sorrow.
devastation in the blink of an eye. Suicide is an escape for the weak will. Contemplation, separation supplied. Not trusting in a false God followed by his lies. Still, every time he tries, he can see right through the pills. So every time he lies, another angel falls and dies. Still, the crack in the wall is a scratch, another kill. No more sadness, he's had it with these creatures of habit. Giving him static can only feel so automatic from day to day. How the you know what I'm feeling anyway? You never cared, only when the world revolved around you. God forbid that it stopped and everybody dropped too. To my sorrow, is there no love for me tomorrow? Is there a blink, a tear, an emotion I could borrow? A link to my fear, another pill I could swallow, another path, a motherfucking leader to follow? No. A distant shadow on the wall, can't crawl or fall no more. Makes my mind seem like a drug without a fiend. Circumstances taking over me, making my eyes bleed. Confrontation of a nation filled with hate and devastation. Can't relate as acetate, eating away inside the heart of many men from the start. I contemplate while I start, going straight for the heart with a stake. No mistakes to make this time as I take away the hate from her veins and change the ways of getting on. Keep running till dawn, then it's time to retreat and feast on the souls that are gone. Leave the memories and ashes on the lawn. When you look in my eyes, you'll see that I'm gone. To my sorrow, is there no love for me tomorrow? Is there a blink, a tear, an emotion I could borrow? A link to my fear, another pill I could swallow, another path, a motherfucking leader to follow? No. As I bridge the gap, my hesitation set me back. The fear from death's exposure breathing down my back. This subliminal attack will only last a minute. Step into the mirror, see just what the rest of the world is feeling. I keep my flows electric, the center of attention. Not to mention I'm infectious, deflective reflections. Every corner that I turn, sun makes my skin burn. I'm concerned as I learn I'm not from this earth, but it's okay. I'll continue this campaign to reign until it rains the names of these forsaken kings. To my sorrow, is there no love for me tomorrow? Is there a blink, a tear, an emotion I could borrow? A link to my fear, another pill I could swallow, another path, a motherfucking leader to follow? No.
It's Lake Effect.
I don't go to church enough. I curse out loud, I drank too much. I'm more of a sinner than a saint. Got a dusty Bible on my shelf. I just pick it up when I need help. Lord knows there's a lot I need to change, and I want to. Baby, you make me want to. You tie the knot when I'm at the end of my rope. You never stop believing in me when I don't know who I am or what I'm supposed to be. I don't give you no good reason, but baby, don't give up on me. I've smoked my last cigarette at least 100 times, I bet. I guess I'll just keep quitting till it sticks. But for all the things I failed to do, I've never failed at loving you. We both know I can't grant your every wish, but I want to. Baby, you make me want to. You tie the knot when I'm at the end of my rope. You never stop believing in me when I don't know gazed in wide wonder at the joy they had found. The head nurse spoke up, said, leave this one alone. She could tell right away that I was bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Bad. 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 Bad to the bone. I broke 1,000 hearts before I met you. I'll break 1,000 more, baby, before I am through. I wanna be yours, pretty baby, yours and yours alone. I'm here to tell you, honey, that I'm bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Bad. 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 Bad to the bone. A rich woman beg, and I make a good woman steal. I make an old woman blush, and I make a young girl squeal. I wanna be yours, pretty baby, yours and yours alone. I'm here to tell you, honey, that I'm bad to the bone. Bad. 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 Every woman I meet, they all stay satisfied. I wanna tell you, pretty baby, what I see I make my own. And I'm here to tell you, honey, that I'm bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Bad. 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 Bad to the bone.
You're listening to Lake Effect Radio, the official radio station of Lakeland Community College in Kirtland, Ohio.
Who says I can't get stoned? Turn off the lights and the telephone. Me in my house alone. Who says I can't get stoned? Who says I can't be free from all of the things that I used to be? Rewrite my history, Who says I can't be free? It's been a long night in New York City. It's been a long night in Baton Rouge. I don't remember you looking any better, but then again I don't remember you. Who says I can't get stoned? Call up a girl that I used to know. Fake love for an hour or so. Who says I can't get stoned? Who says I can't take time? Meet all the girls in the county line. Wait on fate to send a sign. Who says I can't take time? It's been a long night in New York City. It's been a long night in Austin too. I don't remember you looking any better, but then again I don't remember you. Who says I can't get stoned? Plan a trip to Japan alone. Doesn't matter if I even go. Who says I can't get stoned? It's been a long night in New York City. It's been a long time since 22. I don't remember you looking any better. Then again, I don't remember you.
Lake Effect Radio! Be sure to watch us live on www.livestream.com/lakeeffect.
Now, more than ever, a college education is a necessity. If you want to get ahead, then Lakeland Community College is here to help. Lakeland's tuition is low, and classes are offered day, night, weekends, or online. You can get a college education conveniently and affordably. Earn a degree, start a bachelor's, or upgrade job skills. Lakeland has the education you need for today and tomorrow. Lakeland Community College. Opportunity starts here. Visit lakelandcc.edu. lakelandcc.edu.
Military veteran students who study at Lakeland first meet with a Veterans Affairs certifying official who processes and certifies educational benefits for eligible students. The staff has been phenomenal, said Lakeland student Michael Dugan, who is a retired Chief Petty Officer from the U.S. Coast Guard. The Veterans Lounge is a great place to frequent prior to class. It's great to be able to show up a few hours early, do some final prep, enjoy a snack, and be able to meet fellow veterans. A generous grant from Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, helped to set up a Veterans Lounge in 2013. The space, complete with study areas, a computer and printer, a refrigerator, and a television, serve as a meeting point for student veterans on campus to connect. Each May, graduating student veterans are recognized at the college's Veterans Recognition and Graduation Banquet.
Hey Lakeland students, pick up the latest issue of the Lakelander student newspaper to stay up to date with what's happening around campus. The Lakelander will keep you informed and entertained with all the latest campus news, music reviews, political commentary, and everything in between.
Want to catch up or get ahead in your education? Consider taking a class in the shortened second session for spring semester. Classes are only 8 weeks long. Check out what is available online in the spring schedule. Go to lakelandcc.edu/spring and search for P2 classes. Registration for second session ends on March 13th with classes beginning on March 14th.
Hey Lakeland students, is the stress of college starting to get to you? Are you bogged with the workload of college? Have you ever just wanted to relax and go to a concert but never had the time or the money? Well, look no more. Lake Effect Radio and Amnesty International will be holding the first ever free Jamnesty concert at Lakeland Community College. Concert begins April 10th, 4:30 p.m. and ends at 10 p.m. in the main gym of the Y Building. Bands include Zero Set Memory,
Darren Burke, Michael McFarland,
Shadow Row,
Lightweight Slams,
Aeronaut,
Good Night Tonight,
Dan LeSueur,
and much, much more.
You're listening to magnificent, fantastic Lake Effect Radios from Lakeland Community College in Kirtland, Ohio. Keep on rocking around the clock tower, y'all.
For a low fee of $15, a thorough and educational full mouth cleaning along with dental care instruction, any needed x-rays, and a fluoride treatment can be completed for you at the LCC Dental Hygiene Clinic. The clinic is located on the ground floor of the H building and is open to all interested adults and children in the community. Call 440-525-7220 or stop in to make an appointment today.
Are you a single mom? If you are, there's a program called SMART, or Single Mothers Achieving Real Triumph. SMART is a support, networking, and scholarship program which helps single mothers achieve academic success. The requirements: you must participate and be a new student either in your first or second semester in college, have demonstrated financial need, or attend colleges on Tuesdays and Thursdays, at least 6 credits, and you must be available to attend workshops. Students must be enrolled in English 0111 or English 1111 to participate. This is an on-campus daytime program, and some of the program benefits are you can gain access to resources which are available to students that you might not otherwise know about, acquire skills to help you interact effectively with instructors and college personnel, and meet weekly for support and networking. If you're interested in this program, give a call to the Women's Center at Lakeland Community College at 440-525-7322 or email vwilliams@lakelandcc.edu.
Attention Lake Tran riders! Starting on May 2nd for at least the next 2 years, Lake Tran will be going back to Saturday fixed routes. This means on Saturdays, routes 1 through 6 are slated to run from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. For more information on these changes, please contact Lake Tran at 440-350-1012. That is 440-350-1012.
Game night is at the library, Monday, March 2nd, 2015 at 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Sponsored by Lakeland Gamers Guild and Lakeland Library. Stop by the library, C3051, 3rd floor of C building for an evening of games. Try out a variety of games. Wii, Apples to Apples, Scramble, Jenga, Uno, Sheriff of Nottingham, Zombies, Trails to Rails, and more. For more information on game night at the library, please call 440-525-7425. Again, that's 440-525-7425.
Do you have a problem?
Yeah, Lakeland problems. We've got Lakeland problems.
At Messenger Brianna says,
Can you not scream while making a doctor's appointment in the hallway? Thanks. Hashtag Lakeland problems.
follow Lakeland Problems on Twitter. Lake Effect Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is the priest from Disgraced, and you're listening to Lake Effect Radio, recorded live.
listening to Lake Effect Radio.
sure to watch us live on www.livestream.com/lakeeffect.
Call or text into 440-940-6615 to request songs.
We're listening to Lake Effect Radio. Keep rocking around the clock tower, guys.
Lakeland Community College. Opportunity starts here. Earn your associate degree or technical certificate for thousands less than four-year schools. A quality education at an affordable price. Visit lakelandcc.edu.
Celebrate Black History Month. Library display highlights the 2015 annual Black History theme, a century of Black life history century. For more information on the library display, please call 440-527-7424.
Lakeland Community College Library Workshop presents How to Google Like a Pro. It's on Tuesday, March 3rd, 2015 at 6 p.m. Location is in the Library Instruction Room, 3051H, the third floor of C Building. Search techniques, tips, and tricks for finding information on the web. Space is limited. Register today. Go to My Lakeland, Student tab, Schedule It, College Success Workshops. For additional information, please call 440-525-7425. How to Google Like a Pro.
Ride Lake Tran free with your student ID. For more information, visit www.laketran.com or call 1-888-LAKETRAN.
Hey Lakeland, do you have those money woes? Well, don't stress yourself out. You too can learn the #1 way to find a job. On Thursday, February 26th, there will be a free workshop to learn the best way to find a job and keep a career growing. It's from 10 a.m. to noon in room 8-1039. So hurry up and register because seating is limited. You can register at careers.lakelandcc.edu or call the service center at 525-7222.
Welcome to another day at Lake Effect Radio. Check us out at www.livestream.com/Lake Effect.
Lakeland's Thousand Shoes Scat Dance Club will be holding a talent show at Lakeland Community College on May 1st through May 2nd. Want to spend a day exploring a career field of your choice? The Lakeland Career Services Center presents Job Shadow Day. By signing up, you'll find out what it's like to be a healthcare worker, HR professional, help desk support technician, and so much more. Job Shadow Day is on Friday, February 27, 2015 from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. To apply, please go to careers.lakelandcc.edu or pick up an application in room A1039 by Thursday, February 5th. Applicants must attend a mandatory workshop on either Friday, February 6th from 9 a.m. till 10 a.m. or Tuesday, February 10th from 4 p.m. till 5 p.m. For more information, contact Norris.
Hey, Linda, it's Tim. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad. We're going to be going on here in just a couple seconds. Want to make sure that we got a hold of you and we're ready to roll before we go ahead and get started.
We are ready to roll.
All right. So you said earlier to me on the phone not to talk about a certain aspect.
Right.
So we will avoid that. I haven't informed Sarah. Say hi, Sarah.
Hello. Hi, Sarah.
Sarah is actually a resident of Geauga County.
Yep, she is.
She lives in, was it Hamden you said, or Chardon?
I live in Munson Township.
Munson Township, okay.
Very good.
So
you're all about the maple then.
Heck yeah.
Well, we're going to be talking a lot about maple here, Sarah. So, Sarah, if there's an interview where it's time for you to shine, this is the interview because you live in Geauga County compared to me.
All I'm going to talk about is maple syrup and the Maple Festival because that's fun.
All right, are we ready to roll? I'm going to pop. Sorry, go ahead.
You mentioned to Sarah that we're not talking about Maple Madness, correct?
The Drive Madness, right?
The Maple Madness driving tour.
Yeah.
We're not mentioning that.
Yeah, we are not mentioning that, Sarah. Sarah gave me the okay sign. So what I'm going to do is right now I have the program to breakers off. So they're not hearing me preview everything with you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go live out there like we're starting a new show. And then we'll pop right in with you, okay? So here we go. Good afternoon, Lakeland, and all who inhabit it. Unfortunately, you were stuck with Tim and Sarah yet again on a Tuesday.
Hi.
Sarah, don't you start feeling bad for them?
No. They choose to listen. That's their own fault.
Well, they sit out in breakers and they listen to us, and of course
they don't have a choice.
And they also listen to us at livestream.com/LakeEffect.
Heck yeah, they do.
Today we have a very special guest. We have Linda from the. You're gonna have to tell us the new name of the Visitors Bureau, Linda.
We are Destination Geauga.
Destination Geauga now. Before, I believe you guys were you guys Tour Geauga?
We were Geauga County Tourism, which was quite the mouthful.
So, first of all, I want to just mention briefly about the name change. One of the things that caught me by surprise, because when I emailed you about coming on this semester, was you said, "Oh, we're changing our name. We're changing our name." What brought about the name change?
Well, it was time to kind of refresh and renew, and we have so much to offer with not just tourism, but a little bit of something for everyone. We've truly become a destination for the people that inhabit the area, as well as people looking to visit. For our local regional crowd, we're a destination for vacation. We're a destination for a day trip. We're a destination for those just seeking something fun to do. So it was just all inclusive and a lot easier for people to understand with the Geauga County Tourism, people would wander in thinking we were a tourism bureau, that we could book them a bus to go to Saskatchewan, that we were going to help them with a plane ticket. They didn't quite understand what Geauga County Tourism was. So this, helps them realize that Geauga County is the destination and we're here to provide information.
Very good. Now, you said you were trying to make it a fun place for everyone, and one of those things is Maple. Geauga County.
It's not just fun, it's sweet.
Exactly. Geauga County is very famous, correct me if I'm wrong, for maple sugaring in this area. I'm getting an emphatic nod from Sarah at the moment.
Geauga County is actually the #1 producing county of maple product in the state of Ohio.
Oh, number one in the state of Ohio. Okay. I don't think I knew that.
We're pretty boss, if I do say so myself.
So why don't you go ahead and let's start out by talking about the different events that we've got coming up for maple sugaring.
Well, the first thing we need to do is have this temperature break, because in order for it to be maple season, we need a little bit warmer weather. And then we can begin all these fantastic events. And the first thing that happens, of course, is, Sarah, do you want to help me out? What's the first thing that rolls around?
The Maple Festival?
No, that's the last thing that happens.
Dang it, I always wish it was the first.
I know. It used to be one of the first things, and then we got tired of standing in knee-deep snow up on Chardon Square. So now it's the last thing that happens. But the first thing that happens, so we can all taste that wonderful Geauga County syrup, the first thing that happens are all of our wonderful pancake breakfasts. And we have many of those. There's actually, oh my goodness, probably about 10 different locations that you can go for pancake breakfasts. And those normally happen on Sunday mornings. So you can get up anywhere between 8 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon and go to several different places and enjoy a huge stack of pancakes smothered in fresh Geauga County maple syrup. And a lot of those pancake breakfasts are hosted by different community organizations. And a lot of them use it as their big fundraiser for the year. So you can go get a big stack of pancakes, eat some great syrup. It's kind of a community event. You run into all your neighbors and friends you haven't seen all winter because everybody's been hibernating, and it's kind of fun. You see everyone. A lot of them pair it with maybe a little craft fair that goes on as well, or maybe some vendors going on as well. And a lot of young kids will use this as maybe their first community service activity to work there and help serve pancakes and clean up afterwards. But it's a great way to get out in the community and sample some great syrup. And those happen starting on March 1st, pretty much, and they run through the month of March. Most of them are every Sunday. There are a couple that happen on Saturdays, but the majority of them are Sundays. You can find a full list of them on our website, which is destinationgeauga.com. And if you find that on our homepage, you'll see a tile that says Maple Highlights. And there will be an entire list there. In Burton, you can find them at Century Village, and at the high school in Chardon, you can find pancakes at the Eagles Club. Chesterland at the high school. In Middlefield, there's a great pancake breakfast at a local Amish lady's house.
Oh, wow.
On Saturdays only. Newberry, you can find them at Punderson. Even in Kirtland, you can find them at the Holden Arboretum. And there's certain days and certain weekends for everything, and the times are all listed. Camp Whitewood does a tour and breakfast. So all of the details are listed on that Maple Highlight link on our website.
Lots of different pancake breakfasts, Sarah. Are you getting hungry over there?
I had pancakes the other day. And with whatever maple syrup we had left over from last year, it's definitely time. Definitely time.
It's time.
So, the Destination Geauga itself is located in Middlefield, correct?
Yes, it is.
That's actually a really good guess. Where exactly in Middlefield? I've been out in Middlefield a number of times, and I've never actually made it to the tourism office itself.
Oh, my goodness. We are almost right in the center of town. The main intersection is Route 608 and 87, and we're just off the northeast corner.
Okay. So are you near the Pizza Hut there?
Yeah, we're kind of kitty corner across the street. If you head north, you cross over 87, we're on your right-hand side.
Okay. So I have been relatively close there and never actually stopped in to say hi. I'm sorry.
have to stop in. We actually have our brand new Destination Geauga visitor guides for 2015.
All right.
So we encourage everyone to stop in and pick one up.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe just down the road from where the Bureau is, and I mentioned that Pizza Hut, there's a mural on the wall nearby.
Yeah, actually, it's in right next to our building is our parking lot, or a community parking lot where we park, and then that mural is on the other side of the parking lot.
Okay. Yeah, I've been to that mural before. Wasn't that painted by students out that way?
Yeah, it was by the high school students.
Okay.
Representing the train. A little bit of history of Middlefield. There used to actually be train tracks that ran through Middlefield.
No, I don't think I knew that either.
Yeah, actually, if you come into Middlefield in the summertime, right behind that Pizza Hut that you keep mentioning, there's a cool old train caboose. And that train caboose is actually part of a working train that used to travel through Middlefield. And next to it is a building that has a lot of the actual old memorabilia from the train station.
Oh, wow.
And that is run by our local Middlefield Historical Society. Okay. And it is now a working soda fountain from the beginning of June through the end of August.
Nice. Okay.
And it's run by the Historical Society volunteers, and you can go in there and get good old-fashioned hand-scooped ice cream.
Very nice.
And if you are, of a certain age and you eat all of your ice cream, you get to actually pull the fire or the train whistle, and you could hear that ring all through Middlefield.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So every afternoon when they open, they pull that whistle, and I'll be sitting here at my desk, and even if I'm not hungry, as soon as I hear that whistle, I want ice cream. It's like Pavlov's dog, you just, ice cream, ice cream. As soon as you hear the train whistle blow.
So besides the maple stuff that we've got going on, I know Sarah mentioned the Maple Festival itself will be coming up later in probably April, I'm guessing?
It is. Like Sarah mentioned, it used to be one of the first things that happened to bring in the maple season. Unfortunately, the maple season is, and we could talk about that too, that's kind of interesting. The maple season happens when the weather change occurs. So sometimes we'd be having the Maple Festival alongside with a little bit of blizzardy weather. So that got to be kind of a challenge when you're putting rides up on the square and you're under a tent and all of a sudden you get 3 feet of snow overnight. So the Maple Festival has now been moved to a permanent weekend, and it's always the last full weekend in April. So it begins on the Thursday preceding the last full weekend of April, and it runs through that Sunday. So this year it happens to be April 23rd through April 26th.
Okay.
So it's not warm and balmy weather, but it's usually not a blizzard either. So.
Well, that's good. We don't want blizzards in April, right, Sarah? She's nodding her head no again. Don't be afraid to talk over there, Sarah.
Talk.
Anyway.
But in order for the sap to run, which is what we're looking for, the sap in the maple trees, you need to have a pretty strong string of consecutive days where the temperatures are above freezing during the day and then below freezing at night. And that's what makes the sap begin to flow through the trees. And that's what we want to do, is collect that sap that's flowing through the trees in the buckets, or now in tubes, as their pipeline as we're using nowadays. And then that sap is taken to the sugar house and boiled down into becoming the syrup that we all know and love. It takes about 40 gallons of that sap to make 1 gallon of maple syrup.
Oh, wow. Well, you say 40 gallons of the sap?
40 gallons.
Jeez, that's a lot of sap when you think about it.
It is a lot of sap. It's a lot of work. It's labor intensive, and that's why people say, "Wow, why is that syrup so expensive?" Well, it's labor intensive, and it's the real deal. The syrup that you buy in the store, if you take a look at it, there's really most of them have zero content of actual maple syrup in them. Zero. None.
Okay.
It's mostly caramel coloring and caramel flavoring. Artificial sweeteners, corn syrup. If you read your label, there's really no maple in that syrup that you're buying at the store.
Okay. Because when I think of the syrup, I've never really paid attention to that, unfortunately. So I'm going to need to.
Yeah. Read the back. It'll say corn syrup, and then when you get to the very bottom, it'll say maple flavoring.
Okay.
But there's not actually any pure maple syrup in it.
No, we always want that pure syrupy taste, right, Sarah?
Mm-hmm. It's the best taste.
Because if you've had pure syrup, you know it tastes nothing like what you actually buy in the store. Exactly. And a lot of people that grew up eating the stuff that you buy in the store, when they have their first bit of pure syrup, they don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not.
Because it's not as sugary.
That's not that thick, like gummy kind of taste of the stuff that you buy in the store.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah, do you have any questions for Linda? She has no questions for you right now. So what we'll do now is
I live in Charlotte. I know all this.
People that are inquisitive would like to know more. Aside from the pancake breakfast,
yes,
there are actually a lot of fun events that go on aside from the Maple Festival. And if people would really like to learn more, there are open house weekends that our local sugar producers invite everyone to come out and see how they make maple syrup. And a lot of them have hands-on opportunities where you can actually go out and lend a hand or collect sap and visit the sugar bush and see how everything works. And those open house weekends are March 14th and 15th and 20th and 21st. 21st and 22nd.
Okay.
They're Saturdays and Sundays. There are a few exceptions. If they happen to be Amish producers, then they're not open on Sundays, of course. So again, the listing of the available locations are on our website, which again is destinationgeauga.com. And a lot of them have different types of activities that you can participate in. Some, their sugar bush and their sugar house sits way back in the woods. So for instance, a visit to Sugar Bush Creek Farm would give you a wagon ride to go back to the woods. So that's kind of fun, and he has a very high-tech system, so it gets you an opportunity to see a large producing farm. And if you visit someplace smaller like Creekside Maple, they're more of a backyard type setup with a much smaller evaporator.
Okay.
That gives you an opportunity to see how that would function. And then they happen to be the one that I mentioned that has an Amish family that lives next door that does the pancake breakfast on Saturday.
Okay.
So that's kind of a nice dual type thing where you can have pancakes and then see their sugar house. Mon Pa's is another one. Mon Pa's Gift Shack in Parkman. They have their maple sugaring weekends, and they collect sap with their horses.
Oh, wow.
So they really do it the old-fashioned way. And if you happen to get there during the times when they're collecting, and again, that's all on the website, you can actually go out and help collect sap with the horses and the sled. So that's kind of fun as well. Of course, Burton Log Cabin always has fun stuff going on. You could do maple stirs there. Of course, Richard's Maple Products in Chardon.
Mm-hmm.
Also, they're boiling up sap dogs. So they actually make the hot dogs in sap. You know, that's that very the sugar water that you get from the tree, basically. Again, it's that like 40-to-1 mixture of sugar and water and sap. But they're actually boiling the hot dogs in there, so you get kind of a different flavor hot dog.
Geauga Park District, I know, does stuff like Saps Arise and Sundays, right?
Exactly. And that one is a lot of fun if you've never been to it before, and those are different weekends yet. And on those weekends, you really get a great representation and learn a lot about maple sugaring. It's a nice, easy loop trail through their woods on a paved trail. And as you walk it, they have different costumed interpreters that talk to you about the historical way that maple sugaring has progressed through the years. So it starts out like with a hollowed log and the way that the Native Americans used to make maple syrup, and progresses into the pioneer era and copper kettles, and then on into the iron industry, and then so on and so forth till you find your way all the way into their actual working sugar house, where you get to see the evaporator going and actually have a sample of maple syrup. And then on further into the woods to see the tubing system that also is in place. And then once you're done with the tour, you can actually walk, if you're feeling really adventurous, or get in your car and drive over to the other side of the park and warm up in the lodge. And they normally have some great musical entertainment, some bluegrass or some local entertainers in there playing some music, and they're selling their product in there as well. There's a nice roaring fire in the fireplace. So it's kind of a gathering place afterwards.
So is that Swine Creek Reservation?
That is Swine Creek Reservation,
Good guess.
just outside of Middlefield.
Okay. I've been to Swine Creek once or twice, and I started thinking about that because I actually found a geocache that was titled Saps Horizon out that way. So that actually interests me a little bit, hearing about that. Now, I know that you and I have been talking about having you come back on in April.
Yep.
So we definitely look forward to that as well. If anybody misses you today, we'll of course try to have you back in April. I'm just mentioning that right now while we're talking about everything else.
Yeah, we've got our annual Drive It Yourself tour coming up in April, which is our big spring fling. It's National Tourism Week.
Okay, very good. What week is that?
The Spring Drive It Yourself tour is May 9th.
May 9th, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's always, going along with maple stuff, there's always history out in Geauga County. I know that much.
There's more history?
I'm on your History Abounds part of the Destination Geauga website.
Uh-huh.
And the city of Chardon, I'm just looking at the different things that everybody could be visiting over the next couple of months. When is the Geauga County Fair this year?
Geauga County Fair is actually a little bit late this year because of the way Labor Day falls.
Okay.
So the Geauga County Fair, I believe, starts on September 7th this year.
Oh, okay.
Or no, I'm sorry, it ends on September 7th. It'll be September 3rd through the 7th.
Okay.
Because it always starts the Thursday prior to Labor Day and ends on Labor Day.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep, so there is a lot going on. And then, of course, just also to mention, Sarah, what's your favorite maple product besides syrup?
Every time I go to the Maple Festival, I don't know who makes them specifically, but they make these little delicious maple candies. And they're it's like soft candy, but it's so good. And then also I love the maple stirrs. You can't go to the Maple Festival or do anything in Chardon around maple season without getting a maple stir. That is like initiation into Chardon.
No, that's true. And they're actually doing maple stirs starting March 8th up on the square in Chardon. Every Sunday from noon to 4, the little log cabin up there will be open up on the square. So you can actually stop up there every Sunday and get your maple stir, get your fix of maple stirs. And it'll be open through Maple Festival weekend. Have you ever done the maple stir, Tim?
I can't say I have, no.
Seriously?
They give you... Go ahead, Sarah.
No, it's just crazy that you've never had a maple stir.
Nope.
Oh my gosh, Tim, you have to come
well, you
to
have
Chardon.
to explain to him what you do here.
Basically, what you do, have you ever been to Chardon, like on the square?
Have I ever been to Chardon?
Well, I mean,
let me answer that with a rhetorical question.
Stop. I mean, have you ever been in the square, walked around and everything?
Uh huh.
Okay, so they put it's not a cabin, but they build a house thing, like a wooden
sugar house.
Yeah, a sugar house, and inside they make maple sugar and they make the maple stirs and everything, and they hand them out, and I believe they're like $1 or something.
Right.
And you go and you get them, and it's like a little styrofoam bowl, and they give you a little stick, and you mix it, and then you eat it, and it's so good.
It's just about to the candy stage, so your job is to keep it moving. You've got to keep stirring it, so it turns into it turns white, so it gets like a I'm going to give you the rest. It's like maple cream is what it goes to, and then it gets to a candy stage. And if you keep it up long enough, it turns to candy.
Mm-hmm.
But the trick is to keep it moving. Usually, kids get tired after a while, and they'll just drink it like it is. But if you're really persistent, it turns into a great maple cream candy.
It's so good. So good.
It is so good. And if you ever visit Richard's Maple Products, that is just kind of a fun place to see about everything you could possibly do with maple. Everything from maple ice cream to maple popcorn to maple dog biscuits, maple barbecue sauce, maple candies, as you mentioned. There's just about maple everything in there, maple cookies. So it's just kind of a neat place to find every maple type of thing you could possibly find.
Maple barbecue sauce. I can't say I've heard of that one.
Oh, yeah, it's really good. That's not even some of the craziest stuff that you'll find in there, but they've got maple just about everything. Maple-coated nuts that are fantastic. You could sample when you go in the shop. Everybody gets into the season of maple when you're, that time of year. Actually, White House Chocolates, too, between Middlefield and Burton, they will actually make maple cotton candy.
Maple cotton.
It is the most delicious thing you will ever eat in your entire life.
What if I told you I don't eat nuts or cotton candy?
We'll have to hang up on you now, then.
Well,
have you ever been to one of the pancake breakfasts, Tim?
No, I have not.
I'll tell you how this works.
Okay.
You pay one price, it's all you can eat, and you sit down. Well, you go through like a cafeteria-style line, and you get your tray, and you get your pancakes, and some of them are different. Some have bacon, some have sausage. You get your little carton of milk, you get your juice, your coffee, and then you sit down at a table, and usually they have like little containers of the syrup and stuff on the table, and you sit there and you feast. And then what normally happens is on your table, you have like paint stirrers, like the wooden things you stir paint with, and they're painted different colors. There's like a green and a yellow, and those are your go-to sticks for when you want more. So when you're ready for more pancakes, you hold up your green, and when you're ready for more sausage, you hold up your red, and everything's color-coded. And you just sit there, you just continue to eat until you just can't move anymore. And little people, usually, well, it depends on which one you go to. I like to go to the ones where the kids are serving you. And they'll trot over with a big plate of pancakes, and they'll serve you more, and they'll bring you more, and they'll keep bringing you more.
Nice.
It's a good
so it
time.
is kind of fun. Like I said, for a lot of the kids, it's their first sprint at community service, So it is kind of fun. It's a really nice community-based event.
Feed me more.
I know. And then when you're
more.
finally trying to roll out of there between the sugar and all the pancakes, it's like you don't know if you just can't move or you've got to get up and move. But it's a great fun thing.
Sounds good to me. I'd rather have lots of pancakes. Normally I don't eat breakfast in the morning even, so that would definitely solve that problem, wouldn't it?
It definitely would. But like I said, a lot of them go until, knowing that, a lot of people get up and go to church in the morning. Most of these breakfasts start at, some start at 8, some start at 9. Some of them go as late as, 1:30, 2 o'clock, trying to catch the whole crowd, depending on, when people are coming and going. And there's usually different prices for adults and kids. Some actually will serve other things other than pancakes, knowing that maybe that's not everybody's favorite. I know that the one that is served by the Middlefield Burton Rotary that's served at the Berkshire High School, they're also famous for their omelets. So you can also order an omelet along with your pancake breakfast. So everybody does something just a little bit different. The West G Kiwanis that serves out of the West G High School. I know that they do blueberries and buckwheat and buttermilk pancakes. I believe they also do French toast at theirs. So a lot of people do different types of pancakes, and I know a couple even are doing gluten-free pancakes now, keeping that in mind for people that are doing gluten-free.
Very good. I'm not a gluten-free person myself, but I think some of my relatives are, so that'd be good for us for this year.
Yeah, well, a lot of people are, trying to be gluten-free, so.
Definitely. We definitely appreciate your time. Do you have anything else you want to add for everybody out there today?
No, we just hope to see everybody out here because it's just the sweetest time to visit Geauga County. And then, of course, when the Maple Festival rolls around, by the end of April, I'm sure the weather will be much warmer. And if you haven't been out for that, make sure you come on out. There's always all kinds of fun stuff to do besides all the maple eating and tasting. Some of the funnest things to do there, of course, are the bathtub races.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Those are the greatest things.
When was the last time you saw bathtubs careening down historic Chardon Square? That's always a big fun thing. That's on the Sunday morning. Usually I think they start around 10 or 11. So that's fun. Of course, there's a grand parade each day for Maple Festival. That's can't be beat. Of course, they always have great weather for that. There's lots of vendors, there's rides, there's tons of food, there's entertainment in the grand tent in the evening, and of course there's pancake eating contests, there's the prince and princess contest. So there's just a lot to do. So I encourage everyone to come on out and give it a try, and we hope to see everybody there. If you have any questions, please feel free to give our office a call. The number here locally is 440-632-1538. And then again, all this information that we talked about is on our website at destinationgeauga.com. And right under the big picture on the homepage, you'll see a yellow button that says Maple Highlights.
All right. Thank you very much for your time, Linda. And
You're welcome.
And we will definitely hope to talk to you when April rolls around, all right?
All right, we'll talk to you then.
All right, have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye now.
Again, everyone, that was Linda Nemeth from Destination Geauga. Quite a couple months we got coming up here for Maple Festival and everything Maple that is out there, Sarah.
Yeah. If y'all like sugary stuff, come to Chardon.
Or Middlefield.
I promise you, or Middlefield, but we won't disappoint. We never do.
You sure about that?
I'm sure.
I'm always disappointed when I go, and I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's depressing.
Well, we're going to take a music break now.
Yay!
And we will be back live
La
here at
música.
livestream.com/Lake Effect. And of course, you're stuck listening to us the second floor and first floor of Breakers.
Yay!
I don't feel bad for you guys at all.
Fantastic! Lake Effect Radios from Lakeland Community College in Cutland, Ohio. Keep on rocking around the clock tower, y'all.
Once upon a time you dressed so fine, threw the bumps of dime in your prime. Then people call, say beware doll, you're bound to fall. You thought they were all kidding you. You used to laugh about everybody that was hanging out. Now you don't talk so loud. Now you don't seem so proud about having to be scrounging your next meal. How does it feel? How does it feel to be without a home? Like a complete unknown, like a rolling stone. You've gone to the finest school, all right, Miss Lonely, but you know you only used to get juiced in it. Nobody's ever taught you how